Marcus Aldridge, but when they had CJ McCollum was their second best player, I never thought that was nearly enough. This team they're building now, and you have Jan Hansen potentially going into I guess it would be his second season. You're going to have another draft pick there as well. Another year of development from all the young guys that, Denny Avdia, Shaden Sharp, Scoot Henderson. So I don't exactly know what this is going to lead to. Is this a championship move? I don't know, but I don't think this has to be. I think this is just a really feel-good story of a guy that clearly wants to play for an organization, and we never see that in sports at this point. So let's just be happy about that.
Well, I still think, and we're going to effort to try and get Travis Demers on for tomorrow, in addition to having Matt Dompe from the Eugene Emeralds stop in the studio. So we'll get his thoughts on this if he's available. We'll find out. But it still begs the question of what we talked about right before the draft for the Blazers and immediately after the draft for the Blazers. Who's going to play the four? Who's going to play that other swing position? Because as you take a look up and down the Blazer lineup, they are guard heavy. Mm-hmm. And now Jan Hansen, let's see how he develops. Donovan Klingen's probably going to get a lot more minutes. They got rid of DeAndre Ayton. I would say Robert Williams III is going to be the next one that's going to go. And especially with this move, they might do a little bit of a salary dump there.
You're putting assets into Dame this season.
That's
not going away.
Right. So you're going to probably dump some salary there. And you might have to bite the bullet a little bit more this season and let Hansen kind of develop, because he was impressive.
Is that the sort of move now? Is that you're trying to basically figure out for a year and then have your next year be your go for it year?
It could be.
I think it depends on how you feel Dame is going to be, because, the high end scenario is that Dame is 90% of what he was. And he's this, still a go-to guy, but maybe not quite the 22-year-old or whatever. But they could be a really good team if he's anything remotely close to what he was. And they've added a lot around that. Then they're a really good team, but we'll see what he ends up being.
So I am trying to wrap my head around this a little bit, because it really did come out of left field. I know you 100%. Were surprised, and I think a lot of people would have. Well, they would not have projected.
I thought about it in like a sort of, of course it'd be
a
crazy,
fantasy
exactly.
way.
It'd be crazy if he came back, wouldn't it? And then it was like, oh, okay.
Well, I think where his heart was back in Portland. I don't think he ever wanted to leave Portland.
I thought he might go to like the Warriors or something like that.
Yeah,
he's from Oakland.
Know. Yeah, I don't know about that. It
would have been another year after.
It would have been another year, and again, are they going to
40-year-old Steph Curry?
That would have been just a lot of aging three-point shooters that, and I think he would have to play more minutes if he was with the Warriors, where
probably
this is still a youth movement in Portland right now.
Ideally want it to be Scoot's team. Is that number one guard?
That is still the way they're building it. Yeah. I think so.
And he gets another year under Dame to learn how to play
contract,
guard.
Though, for Dame, I think this would be the last contract. Yeah, I think so.
Maybe.
He'll be pushing 40, right?
37.
At the end of the contract?
Yeah, I think he'll be 37.
That's still, 37, again, and again, we'll have to see how he comes back from the Achilles, though, too. We're talking about all of this as if he's going to see the floor.
Now, that's what the NBA is nowadays. People just assuming that everybody's going to be back just fine. People talk about Jason Tatum like, oh, Jason Tatum's going to be back just fine. This is an Achilles injury. This is the worst injury you can get.
No idea.
You have no idea. Look at Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers was coming off of one season of being down from an MVP, and he's done now. And he's, 5 years older than Dame, but he's, not physically the same at all. So that's what an Achilles can do to you, especially in your mid-30s.
All right. So a lot more Dame talk tomorrow, I'm sure. And again, we'll see if we can get Travis Demers, the mayor, on tomorrow to talk.
We're going to have a lot of doctors in the next couple days.
Absolutely.
A lot of diagnoses
as well. Let's do a dad joke.
Oh, a joke.
I got fired from the bank today. A woman asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her.
Dad jokes.
So, Baby J, what? Okay, sorry. Gotta do it this way. Watch what you say around the egg whites.
Okay.
You know why? Because they can't take a yolk.
I knew it was something about a yolk. I knew it.
Knock that one right out of the park.
It was a good one.
All right. Tomorrow on the program, in studio, we'll have Matt Dompe. We call him the godfather of baseball, I guess you would call it. He's not the godfather of soul, but the godfather of baseball. As a Eugene's Emerald former play-by-play voice and current general manager of the Ems will stop by. And again, we'll see. I'm going to text Demers right after the program and say, hey, can you come on for at least a couple of minutes? We'll see if we can get the mayor on. For Abby back in the studio, for my partner, Justin Grossweiner, and thanks to the general again. Thanks to Sims for stopping by. And thanks for the folks out here at Laurelwood for being such great hosts. God bless. Be well.